'90s and Bowling for Soup frontman. What an introduction to an album. But does the rest of Blackheart Social live up to what was promised in such a wild introduction? Back again is a modern crafting of new metal with a shine down sheen on the top, and that's big praise in these parts. A battle with the devil sounding like a war that you won't be able to resist. Pulling out your air guitar already on this album. Air guitar factoid for you already before we get into the album review proper. I am left-handed, but I play right-handed guitars, except in the case of air guitars, I play them like a left-handed person. You Chin Up Kid fans follow that? That's weird. I don't know if the guys in Chin Up Kid are left-handed, right-handed, or ambidextrous, or a combination, but one could hope that they are left-handed. I'd love to see some left-handed guitars, left-handed guitar work. Cut Ties is a little softer and yet hits much harder than what comes before it. Rapped vocals and playful keystrokes complement the strumming 6 strings and beatbox drums. An incredibly fresh nu metal sound, if there ever was one in 2024. This is it. Witch Hunt is an early highlight for me, with an underlying punk flavor underneath all the anger. Check this one out if you've only got 4 minutes and 5 seconds to lose. The Blackheart Social title track features Antlerhead, and if you aren't familiar with the Antlerhead band, they kind of bounce between a soft indie sound and a hard rock feel. Perfectly blending together for my ears, so there's a bonus artist for you to check out right there in addition to the Chin Up Kid, right? So we got Antlerhead and Chin Up Kid, and the two bands work together really well here as they try to clear up all the confusion that fuckers have thrown their way. I am hearing a lot of early Hollywood Undead put through a heavy guitar filter, and I'm all about it. We've got room for more than one highlight on this record, though. So you probably need to hear the title track, Blackheart Social, if you have a very limited amount of time of 3 minutes and 26, not sex, 3 minutes and 26 seconds to live. If you are going to die in 3 minutes and 26 seconds, why do I keep saying sex? Seconds. You need to hear the title track. Superior screams are a good feature of this one, and we will never be the same after hearing this song. That's a lyrical reference there. Nu metal continues to weave itself through a pop punk landscape in all the right ways, with gorgeous pianos throughout the album and vocals holding up to the variety, which was holding up pretty well on its own as like one big army of variety. And it's an extremely listenable mix of different kinds of vocals, different kind of instrumentation, and just a quick hip hop down the track list, we actually get, no joke, an actual Hollywood Undead feature performing on Incubus. I wouldn't be surprised if Incubus frontman Brandon freaking Boyd was doing backing vocals on this, because this is a feature heavy album. Wow. I say feature heavy, but it's really interspersed and done well, with about half the tracks featuring well-placed and well-warranted artists from other bands. It's not a criticism. I was really happy to see Hollywood Undead, Bowling for Soup, the Dropout Kings. It's definitely gonna help bring in some attention to the album, and I think it's all well crafted and well done. End of the Story is a more pop leaning track in the futuristic electric landscape that you'll find your ears in, and the next song, Omen Monster, executes both soft and hard moments like a juggler juggling 27 balls. I'm playing air guitar again and headbang into this one. Now, if you've been watching the channel for a while, I am anti-interlude, anti-intro, anti-outro, anti-hinterlude. and lewds of all shapes and sizes. I think that Bad Religion's Empire Strikes Back is the only album that needs an intro that does it justice. But yet, I sit before you with the Flames prelude in my lap, burning in my brain. Guys, the intro would have been fine for the opening of the song. Why does it need its own track number? It's really good. It could have just been a really cool beginning of the song. I bet it was that Jaret Reddick fellow, wasn't it? I bet he made you do it. I bet it's like Jaret Reddick's getting rich from this 28 seconds of pre-Flames goodness. So, you know, it's good and I'll allow it. I'm actually not bashing on this interlude here. And what's kind of cool is this interlude is a little bit later, like into the back half of the album, and it kind of actually flows better that way than it being like right in the middle, like the exact middle. Blackheart Social by Chin Up is an in-your-face metallic rock record with a lot of variety between distorted guitars. There's emotional and complex lyrics, which are my favorite part of any record, of any music, and I think that this is just a darn good record. Check out Jaret Reddick of Bowling for Soup, Antlerhead, Dropout Kings, Hollywood Undead, and most importantly, if you're watching this video, check out Chin Up Kid, because your chin should always be up.
I just wanna close my eyes. Been hiding from the same old dreams. Understand it's in my choice. I don't wanna lose my voice. Listen to the voice of fucking